Hello, Morongo Basin and listeners around the world online at Z107.7fm.com. Here is the Z107.7 local news for Monday, November 4th, 2024. After allegedly leading a pursuit through the high desert, a man with an active warrant for DUI and hit and run was arrested in Yucca Valley on suspicion of DUI and car theft. On Wednesday at around 8 p.m., an officer with the California Highway Patrol attempted to conduct a traffic stop on a vehicle driven by Stosh Stevens, 33. Records indicate that Stevens failed to comply with officers and led a pursuit through the Morongo Basin with disregard for the safety of other drivers. Stevens was eventually stopped by the CHP on 29 Palms Highway near Fox Trail and was taken into custody. He was found to have an active warrant out of Long Beach for investigation into DUI and hit and run. Stosh Stevens was arrested on suspicion of possession of a stolen vehicle, assault with a deadly weapon, driving under the influence of drugs, and evading a police officer with disregard for safety, and he is being held at the West Valley Detention Center on $100,000 bail. Tomorrow is Election Day across the United States. Locally, our elections are overseen by the San Bernardino County Registrar of Voters, who issue, collect, and tabulate ballots for federal, state, and local elections. Your local polling place opens tomorrow, but early voting has been in effect for weeks. It's not too late to vote early. Just grab the ballot you've been mailed, fill it out, and drop it off at an outdoor ballot box, U.S. postal box, or return it to your local polling place when it opens tomorrow. You can learn more about how you can vote at elections.sbcounty.gov. If you're still unclear about who is running for what on a local level, Z107.7's own Gary Daigneault held an election forum last Friday as part of his Up Close show. You can hear the 1-hour local election breakdown by listening to the program on our website, Z107.7fm.com, or wherever you get your podcasts. Tonight, the Housing and Homeless Committee, as part of the 29 Palms Planning Commission, will gather for a study session that will feature a grant proposal from Molding Hearts. Reporter Heather Clisby has more.
Molding Hearts, a nonprofit organization that strives to end homelessness in San Bernardino County, will be making a grant proposal to the Housing Homeless Committee, a faction of the 29 Palms Planning Commission, tonight at the meeting. The organization is hoping to partner with the city to tackle housing challenges and provide a long-term solution to end homelessness in the city. Molding Hearts will request a $25,000 grant to provide temporary housing while they seek a, quote, long-term payer by leveraging contracts with county and federal agencies. The organization will assist local unhoused individuals with rehab services and other basic needs. If funded, they will immediately remove all homeless from city streets and encampments to safe placement with the assistance of the San Bernardino Sheriff's Department and the San Bernardino Probation Department. Molding Hearts will also take initiative in monitoring encampments as well as conducting biweekly street outreach and gathering a monthly intake of data. The meeting takes place on Monday, November 4th at 5 p.m. at City Hall, 6136 Adobe Road. It can be live-streamed or viewed on demand via the city's website, 29palms.org. Reporting for Z107.7, I'm Heather Clisby.
The Morongo Valley Community Services District meets in special session tonight in Covington Park's multipurpose room at 6 p.m. Reporter Gabriel Hart has a look at the meeting's agenda for us.
Recently, the district engaged in a discussion regarding its involvement in the online community. The current MVCSD website features do not adequately facilitate community engagement. Consequently, an online survey was conducted, and many respondents expressed a desire for the district to establish an online presence. To address this issue, office staff proposes upgrading the website. It is recommended that the Board of Directors review, discuss, and approve upgrading the website to the Community Pro package to allow for more online engagement with the public. The office staff is organizing a community tree lighting event for Christmas and is currently seeking the necessary materials to make it a success. It is recommended that the Board of Directors review, discuss, and approve a purchase for event supplies not to exceed $150. The office staff is committed to enhancing their professional development to improve the efficiency of the district, requesting the procurement of tickets for the fire law webinars titled Advanced Disciplinary Issues and FLSA Boot Camp for Volunteer and Combination Fire Departments. Each webinar carries a registration fee of $150. It is recommended that the Board of Directors review, discuss, and approve office staff to purchase tickets for both webinars. Reporting for Z107.7, this is Gabriel Hart.
Continuing this week, Expect road closures on 29 Palms Highway east of 29 Palms as Caltrans conducts overlay work on the state highway. Lanes may be reduced to one lane at a time with flagging operations and traffic escorts on 29 Palms Highway between Gopher Grove Road and Gold Crown Road. Crews will work at various locations within the project zone weekdays between 7 a.m. and 5 p.m. this week. And finally, the Joshua Tree National Park Art Expo celebrated a highly successful weekend of artistry and artisans. Arts and entertainment reporter Charlie Thomas reveals the big winners of the juried exhibitors.
Awards for the 12th Annual Joshua Tree National Park Art Expo were announced on Saturday, November 2nd, during a reception at the historic 29 Palms Art Gallery. 60 artists from across the United States are featured in the juried exhibition, which is on display at the gallery through November 30th. 11 artists received awards totaling $4,000. Winning entries include Joey Bebar of Yucca Valley for his stone sculpture Mining for Gold, Mojave Desert, Larry Heimerich of Thousand Palms for his soft pastel painting JT Rocks, and Ji Chung of Pasadena for Firefly Rocket Launch. The Superintendent's Award went to Mitch Miller of Joshua Tree for his photograph of the park titled Puzzle, and Best of Show was Casey Dalton of Joshua Tree for her three-dimensional mosaic guitar titled Songs of the Desert. For a full list of winners and other details, check out this story at Z107.7fm.com. Reporting for Z107.7, this is arts and entertainment reporter Charlie Thomas.
That's our local news. Hear local news 7 times a day, 7 days a week at 7, 8, 9, noon, 4, 5, and 6. If you hear about news happening, let us know. Email us at tips@z1077fm.com. Reporting for the Morongo Basin News Leader, the award-winning Z107.7 Local News, I'm Jeff Harmetz.